Yo, YouTube, what is good, bruv gang, what is good, and we are back with another video. Ever wondered if Persona and the E series ever had a baby? Yeah, me neither. But if they did, look no further than Tokyo Xanadu, an extremely underrated game from Falcom and the developers of the E series. Falcom recently announced that the game will be getting an official Switch port, and in this video I'll be giving you guys all the details we know so far, and as always my first thoughts, so stay tuned. So, Falcom will release Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus for Nintendo Switch on June 29th in Japan for 4,800 yen, the developer have announced. It will be available both physically and digitally. Pre-orders for the physical edition will include the Tokyo Xanadu Complete Works 4-disc soundtrack, which features all 87 songs from Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus, including the theme song Seize the Day and the ending theme All Is a Lie. Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus is an enhanced port of the PSV action RPG Tokyo Xanadu, first launched for PlayStation 4 on September 8, 2016 in Japan, followed by PlayStation 4 and PC via Steam, GOG and Humble Store on December 8, 2017 worldwide. The Switch version is based on the PlayStation 4 version and features optimized controls and the popular high-speed mode from the Trails and Yi series of games. Additionally, all previously released downloadable content is also included, such as character costumes, accessories, and useful item sets. So here is a brief overview of the game via the PlayStation 4 and PC versions. Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus is a massive action RPG from the master of the genre Neon Falcom. When high school student Koto Kisaka encounters the nightmare realm known as the Eclipse, his world is forever changed. In this definitive version of Tokyo Xanadu, experience the game in 60 frames per second along with new scenarios, new playable characters, new modes, and more. So here are some of the key features of the game. Over 40 hours of action RPG gameplay, quest through Morimaya City and battle hordes of nightmarish monsters, explore a brave new world, talk to characters, build relationships and forge alliances as you navigate the expansive cityscape of Morimaya City, upgrade your equipment, play mini-games and train in dungeons. New scenarios, enjoy unique tales of the wielders that weren't depicted in the main story. Once you've completed the game, get access to an all-new quest and carry on the adventure. New playable characters, monsters, dungeons and bosses. Play as the mysterious knight White Shroud, brandish unrivaled strength and the powers of light to take down vile monsters and vicious bosses, plus new dungeons filled with fierce new monster types and giant bosses to battle. And finally, new modes Time Attack and Boss Rush. In Time Attack, defeat various bosses that appear in the main story as quickly as possible. In Boss Rush mode, you can battle each boss one after the other. So guys, in my opinion, Tokyo Xanadu is probably one of the most underrated games that Falcom have ever released, man. Super underrated game, probably one of my personal favorite games as well. If you guys are OGs of the channel, you guys will know that I actually did do a walkthrough on this game a very long time ago when I was starting out on my YouTube journey, man. Probably might unlist them videos one day. One day, they don't sound too good, but one day I'll probably get comfortable enough to release those videos to you guys, but that's besides the point. But as I was saying, Tokyo Xanadu is a super underrated series, man, and one that I always recommend to newer fans of JRPGs as well when they're first getting into them. Tokyo Xanadu is super easy to get into in terms of the combat as well. It always reminds me, as well as I did say at the start, of the E series as well. Of course, this game is made by Falcom, who are the developers of the E series, so it's a no-brainer. It kind of makes sense as well. But the combat is super fluid, super fun. You will have endless fun on this game, man. As I was saying, in terms of this kind of similarity to Persona as well, in terms of that school life, that kind of free time that you have on the game as well, and that kind of social sim aspect of it as well is very similar to Persona. The music on this game is amazing, and Falcom, of course, you know they never miss when it comes to music and soundtracks as well. It's a game that I do recommend people to play 100%, man. Super underrated game. It's one game that I always say is probably going to be one of my favorite JRPGs for years to come, man. It's a game that I can never ever get tired of as well. I actually do plan on replaying this game as well, so it actually be nice to see this game, or the Switch version of this game, come over to the West as well. When the game actually did release over in the West as well, there was no English dub for the game as well, so it was all in Japanese, of course, with subtitles, English subtitles on the game as well. So I do feel that we may possibly get a release date for this game in the West as well. I do not feel like it will be this year. They'll probably announce it and then it'll probably be rolled over as a Switch port in the West, probably early next year sometime. But if we do get it this year, that would be amazing, man. Definitely a game that I will pick up as well. I do own this game on the PS4 as well. Super underrated game, I'm gonna keep saying it, man. The soundtrack for me is one thing that I love. I play the soundtrack a lot. You guys will probably hear it a lot throughout different videos that I've made on the channel as well. I'll have to start leaving in the description as well different songs that I am playing throughout the videos as well. But Tokyo Xanadu, man, super underrated game, great story, really great story, man. It's a game that I really do enjoy. I think the Switch version of this game will thrive, man. It will really thrive. I think games like this and the Yeast series are really great to play on the go, man. It's a game that you could just pick up, play anytime. It's a great story, as I did say. The combat as well, so fluid, super easy to get into, man. And it's a game that I do implore people to play 100%. So that'll do it for this video, guys. I really appreciate you guys for watching. That was all the details we know so far about the Tokyo Xanadu Switch port coming to Japan. When we do get some more news regarding this port and hopefully an eventual Western release date, you guys will hear from me first. So please like, sub, share if you're new, hit that notification bell so you get notified of my videos first, and I hope I can be you guys' #1 source for all JRPG news. So from me to you, this has been your bruv, the big bruv, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. I'm out. Peace.